buttons pushed.
1 minute.
This one?
We'll begin this morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome to the March 25th, 2021 meeting for the Shawnee County Board of County Commissioners. My name is Kevin Cook. I serve as the chair this year, also representing District 2. Joining me today is Commissioner Bill Rippon, representing District 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Commissioner Aaron Mays, representing District 3. Good morning.
Morning.
Madam Clerk, our first item.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
There are 2 items on the consent agenda. Are there any questions or is there a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item 4, new business, A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Commissioners, this morning we have vouchers totaling $1,200,189.16. The main highlight on that I saw was the under county project, the Crash Data Group Incorporated, totaling $18,180. That's for the Bosch Crash Data Retrieval System, which we approved. And so I don't have any other questions on that. I would move for approval.
Motion by Commissioner Mays,
Second.
second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item B, solid waste number 1, consider approval of request to post and fill an office assistant 2 position at a salary of $41,520.44, including benefits, and to fill any subsequent position that may be vacant, become vacant due to this position.
Good morning, Commissioner. Bill Sutton, Shawnee County Solid Waste. I have a 37-year employee up at the Shawnee County Solid Waste Department that will be retiring at the end of April. And I'd personally like to thank Sherry Lawrence for her 37 years of service to the county and to the department. That being said, with her departure, we would like to fill or advertise and interview for replacement for her, even though that will be a hard shoe to fill. So that being said, we're asking for permission to post and interview for this position with a total salary of $41,520.44. And of course, this will come out of my operational budget, which is 100% user fee funded and not taxpayer supported. Subject to your question, gentlemen.
Questions for Bill?
I have none.
Yep. I'll move to approve.
I'll second, and also just note, thank you for the service of 37 years, and that's just outstanding. That's a really outstanding amount of time to dedicate to an entity and to the public, and so thank you for your public service. So, motion made by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon, or sorry, Commissioner Cook. Apologize, Commissioner Rippon. Got ahead of myself.
Okay.
And motion made by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Our next item.
Item C, audit finance number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-116-2021, a 1-year agreement with Smith's Detection for services associated with the maintenance of the courthouse metal detection equipment at a cost of $9,758 to be paid out of the county's general expenses.
Good morning, Betty Griner, Director of Administrative Services. This is an annual contract that we have for the maintenance for the x-ray equipment here at the courthouse for the 2 entrances. The amount has not changed in the last several years, so I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? Is there a motion?
I move to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item C2, consider approval of request to award bid and negotiate a contract with UniFirst Corporation for uniform and mat services.
On this one, I am asking, as she said, for you to award the bid and then to authorize the county counselor's office to negotiate a contract. With UniFirst, we invited all of the departments that use uniforms and mats to be part of a group that evaluated the bids that we received. And we had proposed that the two companies that submitted bids came and made a presentation to that group, and that group is recommending that we go forward with UniFirst.
Questions regarding this item?
I have none.
Yeah, I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next item.
Item D, Parks and Recreation. Number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-117-2021, amendment number 1 to contract C-551-2020 with AC Electric to extend the current agreement through May 14, 2021 to complete an electrical project at Crestview.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tim Laurent, Parks and Recreation Director. We're asking to extend this contract. The vendor that we're using was having some issues with staffing, pandemic-related issues. So just as a reminder, we are burying some power lines in Crestview Park, removing the power poles, also rewiring the service into the shelter house and the storage building there, which was the old pool house. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Questions regarding this item?
No.
Is there a motion?
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item D2, consider authorization and execution of contract C-118-2021, amendment number 1 to contract C-552-2020 with Nuco Pump Sales and Service LLC to extend the current agreement through May 14, 2021 to complete the Lake Shawnee Irrigation project.
Good morning again, Commissioners. Tim Laurent, Parks and Recreation. So in this particular instance, the vendor was having trouble getting some of the parts they needed to complete this pump project. Those parts, they have those now, and actually the memo states that that shipping will happen soon. I can confirm that we are expecting delivery of those parts next week. We are asking to extend this agreement until May 15th, however, because one, we're right in the middle of variation of our greens right now, so we're not in a situation where we can shut down water. And then also, we've gotten so much rain that it's a little too soft to be driving the equipment that we'll need down to complete this project. So, however, with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Questions?
So this is just, it's just extending out the deadline. right?
Absolutely.
So,
To May 14th.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Now I'll move for approval.
second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next item.
Item E, Stormont Vale Event Center. Number 1, consider approval of request to draft and send out requests for proposals for FF&E items relating to the Stormont Vale Event Center renovation project to include workspace, counter, and desk for administrative office and a new reception area utilizing the remaining FF&E budget of $27,487.76.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kellen Seitz, Spectre Venue Management, Stormont Vale Event Center. As we wrap up our renovation projects here in the next month and a half, we are looking to source the remaining items of our FF&E budget. This piece of furniture would be a new reception and workspace area for a transactional counter service and some of our storage space up there in the admin offices. So happy to answer any questions you might have.
Kellen, for the public and for those present, what is FF&E?
So FF&E is fixed furniture and equipment. We did have an allotted budget for that in the renovation project. That covered things like our bar stools that went into the new in-zone bar and loge box area, some of the furniture and equipment that went into the new suite areas. It wasn't a substantial budget by any means, but it's certainly enough to allow us to get the items we need to finish out the project.
Okay. Any other questions for Kellen? I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item E2, consider approval of request to utilize $32,205 of capital outlay funds to use as a down payment for the replacement of the highway marquee from Daktronics, a sole source acquisition with additional funding from ticketing revenues in 2021 through 2023 to cover the total replacement cost of $101,492.67.
Good morning again, Commissioners. Kellen Seitz, Inspector of Venue Management in the Stormont Vale Event Center. I do apologize on this item. There is a change in the total replacement costs, and Cindy, for you as well. The total equipment cost on there is $98,016, not $101,492.67. So essentially what this item is that we are requesting is, if you recall, a couple of months ago, we came before you for a capital outlay request to repair the highway marquee sign, which at that time we indicated the repair would last and extend the useful life of that sign by about 2 to 3 years, allowing us to generate funds from ticketing revenues to go ahead and replace that sign down the road. When we went back to Daktronics, through some of their manufacturing and shipping delays due to the pandemic, we were going to be about 6 months out from being able to perform that repair. So what they did was let us know that they did have their new modules and new boards fully in stock and ready to go. So rather than repairing and replacing in 2 years, we're requesting that we use those monies that were allocated for the repair as a down payment, and then further pay out the remaining balance of that sign through additional ticketing revenues over the next 2 years. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
Questions regarding this item? Mr. Mays?
So Kellen, what happens if our ticketing revenues come in above or below our expectations?
Sure. So we did reach out. If it does come in above that number, there is no prepayment penalty. We can pay those amounts out as soon as we have the ability to do that. If they do come in below that, we will use operating funds to cover the balance of that difference that is owed on the annual. So the annual payment for that each year is $34,687.88.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Questions? Commissioner Rippon?
Is there an opportunity for sponsorship on this sign?
There is. We are actually rebranding the top of that highway marquee sign as part of a past capital outlay request with the new Stormont Vale Event Center logo. There are some sponsors already on that board. Core First Bank, it has a sponsorship element on the bottom half of that board, but we do have the ability to increase sponsorship revenue opportunities on that board as well.
Okay. Any other questions?
None.
Motion?
I'll move to approve.
I'll second.
And the motion then is for the amended amount of $98,016.18.
18 cents, yeah.
Okay, motion,
$98,016, no cents.
No sense.
no sense.
Yep.
Oh, it has 18 cents in here, but
Yeah, they sent us the updated pricing yesterday, so
Okay.
I apologize about that.
No sense. So $98,016 and no cents.
round down.
All right.
Makes sense to me.
Motion made by Commissioner Mays, second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item F, Public Works, number 1, consider awarding bid to Bettis Asphalt and Construction, Inc. for up to 5,000 tons of BM 2A hot mix asphalt in the amount of $43.10 a ton for use in 2021, specifically road overlays, and as a contingency in case Bettis Asphalt cannot supply the HMA when it is needed. Request authorization to obtain HMA from Ham Inc. at the unit price bid of $43.16 a ton, utilizing various fund accounts dependent upon where HMA is being used.
Thank you, Cindy.
Anything?
Good morning, Commissioners. Courtney House, Director of Public Works, here before you with my annual request to purchase HMA for maintenance activities in 2021. This year, 5,000 tons. 2 vendors submitted bids. The bids were within 6 cents a ton, so that is fantastic. The winning bid, Bettis Asphalt, submitted the lowest bid at $43.10 per ton. That compares favorably with last year's awarded amount of $44.85 per ton. But I must kind of warn you that this unit price bid is somewhat moot because we have a asphalt price index adjustment included in the contract specification. And for example, we built much of Southeast 29th at $410 per ton asphalt unit price adjustment factor. And in March 21, it's up to $465, and we expect it'll go up further for April. So with that, I look forward to your questions.
Questions for Kurt? Commissioner Mays.
Kurt, on the tabulation sheet, there's an item that says available to subdivisions. One says yes, one says no. Could you please
Yes.
expand on what that means?
Yes, what that means is Ham said that they would be willing to sell asphalt to, for example, townships at the same unit price. But the contract is very clear. We cannot differentiate or base our decision on that factor. So whether Ham said yes, Bettis said no, it does not factor in our ultimate decision.
Okay, appreciate that.
Other questions? Motion?
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Rippon, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Thank you.
Item F2, consider approval of request to award bid and execute contract C-119-2021 with Bettis Asphalt and Construction, Inc. in the amount of $248,112.93 for the Timber Ridge Subdivision Streets improvement, Southwest 55th and Timber Ridge Lane, to be 100% benefit district funded.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jeff Hunt, Deputy Director of Public Works. This is a subdivision shown here. It's kind of, let's see, where's my mouse? Right in here. This is the Timber Ridge subdivision right in here. Just to give you your bearings, that's 53rd Street. To the south there is 61st. You can see Auburn Washburn School. And Wanamaker is kind of the main street there. And this subdivision is located more directly and more defined in that area, in the non-shaded area is what we're talking about. This little connecting link is what I would call it. It is very important because it is going to provide two access points to 53rd for this subdivision, so it is an important link. Doltmeyer Homes submitted a petition to Shawnee County back in December of 2020. It had a total project budget of around $429,000. The developer has already installed the sanitary sewer and the water lines and a large portion of the storm sewers in this subdivision already. The street project is the final link. We accepted bids on March 11th of 2021 for this project. Bettis Asphalt provided the lowest responsible bid of $241,112.93, and we are requesting to award that project and get it moving forward. With that, I'll answer any questions.
Can you kind of walk us through, is this a new development? Is this an existing development?
Timber Ridge itself is probably in phase 4 or 5, but they continue to, he plans on doing more. This is just, it's an existing subdivision and it's an expansion of that.
And this is a project that is paid for completely by Doltmeyer Homes, the developer.
Yes.
And so Shawnee County has no financial risk in this arrangement. We're just overseeing the project. Or-
Well, risk is, I mean, there is some risk. The bonds will be paid back by us, but they will be paid by the property owners to refund,
Right.
to pay back.
And then this is questions do come up in subdivisions. Why is county building a subdivision road, and why aren't they building my subdivision road? Once the road is constructed, who's responsible for the roadway?
Yeah, all maintenance responsibilities would become the responsibility of Shawnee County or the townships.
Okay. Other questions?
Nope. It's in my district. I've driven through that neighborhood a lot of times. It's a really nice area out there, and there's plenty of room for expansion, so I'm sure this isn't the last time we'll see this one come up.
Yeah.
So I'll move to approve.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Mays,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflect that it passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item 5, administrative communications.
This is an opportunity for any department head or member of the public to address the commission on any item.
Good morning, Commissioners. Larry Moss, Shawnee County Treasurer. I wanted to take this opportunity this morning to update you on 2020 as far as the Treasurer's Office was concerned. Not to imply that we were any different than anyone else. In fact, we suffered the same things that the public and businesses suffered. We had restricted access, and we went through the mask restrictions and social distancing, and we had school closings and a lack of daycare that caused us to lose employees, or at least lose their services in some cases. We had several employees who had to be quarantined because of close contact. We had 3 employees who tested positive. One was hospitalized and is still recovering from the virus. We had several employees who had deaths within their families because of COVID. One employee lost both parents within a 48-hour period. But having said all that, we were still able to accomplish our goal. I'm going to give you some numbers here. We processed over 150,000 tax payments for real estate and personal property, equating to over $265 million in taxes. On the motor vehicle side, we completed 285,000 motor vehicle transactions. That included 140,000 renewals, as well as 37,000 newly purchased vehicles and 110,000 miscellaneous transactions. And that represented over $100 million worth of sales tax, property tax, and fees that we collected. So I want to take this opportunity to thank my staff. They did a terrific job under trying circumstances. As you know, paying taxes and registering motor vehicles has never been on anybody's favorite to-do list, and the pandemic certainly didn't help our popularity. Because we are so connected with the public in those transactions, we tend to be the main contact for the public when it comes to government. We collect taxes for all of the governmental entities, from townships all the way through the city, county, state, and the federal government. So we, to many taxpayers, represent the government, and we are the only contact they have with the government, and they use that opportunity to take that frustration of paying taxes and COVID out on our office. We understand that, we accept that, but having said that, the vast majority of the public, particularly in Shawnee County, our citizens do their civic duty and they pay their taxes on time, and they go through a lot of hoops to get that done. And I certainly want to thank the public for the cooperation we had and their patience last year as they had to go through the restrictions. And we made it a whole heck of a lot harder to pay those taxes, but they managed to get it done. And so thank you to the public. Having said that, I'm happy to report, as of today, over 80% of our Treasury and motor vehicle employees have received their first shot of the vaccine. And so we have some immunity building up in our office. So I think it's time for us to try to reduce some of the restrictions. So beginning Monday, the 29th, we will move from an appointment-only situation to appointments just for titles. Everyone else can walk in and we'll service them. We will give anyone with an appointment priority service. So if you have an appointment, you'll get first service, and everyone else is a walk-in. We reserve the right to restrict the number of people who are standing in our office, so you may have to wait in the parking lot or ask us to call you back. when the time comes, or if it gets out of hand, we may just restrict that service that day. But for titles and commercial, will be appointment only starting on Monday. Everyone else can walk in, and we'll try to serve you the best we can. I would also remind the public that during the pandemic, we created a new process. If you purchase a new vehicle, you don't have to come to our office. You can drop those documents off or mail them in to us, and we will process that, call you and collect the payments and mail the documents to you. So we have implemented a process where we have no contact for titling new vehicles, and we'll continue that process even after the pandemic, because it's become very popular with the public once they understand how to do it. Plus our appointment system, we will continue that even after the pandemic, because that has also become very popular. So with that, I'll answer any questions you might have.
Any questions for the treasurer?
And just thank your staff for working under trying conditions this year, and thank the public for.
Well, I think everybody, I'm not just singling out our treasurer's office, but that is what I'm over and I'm responsible for. So thank you, and I know you all have had a trying year too, as well as all the other departments in the county. So thank you
Mr. Mays?
again.
Larry, I also want to just appreciate the fact that you were able to adapt your business model to help people through this, but then also moving forward to increase some efficiencies and things to make it easier on not only your staff, but on the public. So appreciate that as well.
You know, there's an old saying, what doesn't kill you will make you better. I think when we come out of this, we will actually be better than we were, even though it was very trying at the time and we wondered if we were going to be able to survive. We are actually going to be better, and we have better processes in place. And so something good will come out of this.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other department heads or members of the public with any administrative communications this morning? Commissioner Mays?
I just wanted to bring up to speed, we did have the JADO Recovery Task Force meeting yesterday. A lot of progress was made. I think we're getting pretty close on that. We've got pretty much all the details hammered out, and then we'll be hopefully approving the final product sometime soon. So,
Very good. Look forward to that. Commissioner Rippon?
Well, I met with the Bring Back the Boulevard group yesterday, and they're making some headway. They're getting some things done to improve the aesthetics and just the whole function of South 75 Highway, and they're doing a good job, and it's needed. So
Look forward to that progress as well.
yeah.
I do too.
So, I don't have anything additional. Our next item.
Item 6, executive session.
We do have a need for an executive session this morning. I'm going to ask for a period of 40 minutes on 4 items. The first are personnel matters of non-elected personnel, for a period of 10 minutes for the Health Department Director, for a period of 10 minutes for the Director of Facility Management, then consultation with the attorney for the body or agency which we deem privileged in the attorney-client relationship, first related to those first 2 items, and then as to the impact of Senate Bill 40 for a period of 10 minutes, and then finally for the legal liability of volunteer services for a period of 10 minutes. So total minutes of 40, and motion made by Commissioner Cook.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Mays. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Reflect that we're going into executive session, let's say starting at 9:30. Just give us a couple minutes to get down the hall.
They have it listed as 2 different
You missed the yellow tide note, didn't you?
No, I did.
He didn't get the, okay.
I missed it.
We are back in executive session. No action was taken. We are adjourned. Is it, Cindy, just for me?
Just
or
you, yes.
All right, we'll be.
All right. I want to talk about